What is up, everybody? This is Omega Belmong here with another look at Injustice 2 for the PlayStation 4 Pro. I am currently playing on the Pro, so I get that little bit of enhancements that if you go look at, what is it, Digital Foundry, they actually have their look at all the all the systems that it's on, and they did all the little close-up looks at the game. But so far, a little bit of hands. Anyways, we're not here to talk about the technical side of the game. We are talking about the game itself. I'm going to do some multiverse stuff. Oh, we're going to go into this here real quick. I'm going to press X here. We're going to take a look at some multiverse stuff, and we'll go play through a few multiverses here. But I'm usually playing it on my, I want to say my joystick, my fight stick, but so far the problem with my my fight stick is it's loud and you're gonna hear it when I play. So I'm going to be doing more of this stuff with my controller itself. So of course, you got the multiplayer or single player, which you go to the multiverse, or you go to the guild version of the multiverses, and it's actually to the right here. You can join. I suggest you guys, whoever is playing this, join a guild. Most of the guilds are pretty open, so just join them, because every time they accomplish something, almost like every hour you check back and you get a whole bunch of like stuffed mother boxes. So I would definitely go and join a guild for that. So far, okay, so we're gonna go check out my mother boxes here. So far I have 345 bronze guild mother boxes, so I got quite a bit I have to open up, and I got 84 silver, and I just got one platinum. And most of the time, with your guild, you'll get a platinum because you get to do some trophies at the end, and that's how you get them. So let's open up this platinum before I get into some multiverse battles here. What do we get? We got some Harley Quinn legs, Cyborg blaster, Cyborg torso. I don't use Cyborg. I hate getting all these cool ass armor for other characters I don't use. Brainiac legs and Joker head, and these are all epic too. My gosh, they're telling me to go play these because I have almost like a full set for like Cheetah, Robin. I just got a bunch of characters that I have a bunch of armor for, and it just, I don't know why. But let's go to some multiverses. Actually, let's not go to not multiplayer, multiverse. Multiverse are ever-changing areas, multiverses, worlds that you can go and play. They change after a while. Some of them change faster than the other ones, like the Swamp Life and the Deadly Predator here, and the Massacre, I think so, has been here for a while now. Mostly the Swamp Life has been here like maybe a day and a half. Deadly Predator, I think, has been there for a while now. You can see that they have different times on them, so you got like 17 hours, 41 hours. These ones always are interchangeable. 2 hours left on this one, and then 5 hours left on this one. And then you got the battle simulator here, which is always there, where you just go and have fun. I mean, I've done most of that stuff here, so I just did one. Again, I didn't want to do any of these. Play 8, play 12, play 29, or play as much as you can. Or this is the one. Oh yeah, there's go. This is one without losing a match. So that one. And there's this one is survive the series of battles with health and super meter carrying over from each match. So yeah, good luck with that. Anyways, let's take a look at some of these newer ones here. Let's go to, what's the fierce feline here? Legion of Doom. So some of these ones actually are pretty cool. Are set or fights for you to go to because they give you armor for a character. This one is a rare Catwoman gear and then a random gear at the end. Then you can go to these ones, they give you like epic gear and things like that. So when you fight a boss, they'll give you that. And bosses are pretty cool. Cannot connect to servers, so network features are disabled. That's weird. Huh. I wonder if the servers are down. So let's take a look at, let's do this one here. Do a 3-man fight here. I usually tend to use a little bit of Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's been my main so far, but Supergirl was my first main. I decided to go Supergirl, and I think she looks pretty fantastic here. Of course, I decided to go with Harley because I like the way she combos and things like that, much easier. But so far I'm playing Batman, so and then you can see how my Batman looks like. He got the Batman Beyond color set there. He actually had a different set. He actually had the Batman Beyond helmet. So So that with that there, I'm trying to get him to level 20. So I don't really, you know, I'm not really too good with him yet. So watch me play some noobish Batman, and we'll roll with that for a bit. So we got Atrocitus here, awesome ass Atrocitus. You got Batman there.
Then let's avoid that, shall we?
Begin.
Batman's awesome. Ah! And that's the cool thing about Atrocitus is that, oh, why's my game looking like it's 30 frames per second? I mean, I might have to refresh this. Ah! There we go. I'm gonna try to see if I can knock him to the next ring here. There we go. Stage transition attacks. I'm pretty cool. I don't use them because I feel like, I mean, I should probably use them more often, just because it's so much easier to do, and it does cause quite a lot of damage too. So, oh shoot! Ah, damn it! Well, at least I get to do mines. I do like the red look on Batman. I think that's badass looking. So cool looking. Let's see if I can get him here. There we go. Yeah, I like the red on him. I have a lot of Batman color schemes or shaders, and I barely use them. I don't have barely any for Supergirl, other than the 2 Power Girl sets, which looks pretty cool. It actually looks weird. It looks weird on her, just because she's so armored up, and then when they switch it to the Power Girl, she looks just like, I don't know. I wish you can change the Power Girl look too. That would be really cool. And then Green Lantern has a John Stewart look. Oh, that Flash looks awesome. Holy smokes.
We both looked into the abyss, Barry.
Huh.
But unlike you, I blinked.
It's where you go from here that matters.
Damn, that Flash looks awesome. Now that Flash looks like he's from the future. Ah. Keep thinking like it's like my Harley Quinn. Ah! I was trying to like also do like this. Ah, I can't do it. Darn it. There we go. And I always say playing fighting games and playing like Call of Duty and things like that, for me it's the toughest when I'm trying to play while doing like a live game here. It's super hard for me. I just can't play like that. But I like playing when it's live here. I just have a better time. Granted, I don't look like I know what I'm doing, but I like it better. I do like the fact that he's, I think, is that a kryptonite that he uses to do that back attack, backwards, or back X, which is what it is. I think that's the scene transition, or the stage transition attack. I think that's kryptonite, right? That should be kryptonite. That would be pretty cool. If it is, I'm pretty sure it is. But it looks pretty cool when you hit him, and then like when you're done, it like breaks off. Like it's pretty badass. And hopefully we get the suit from the story mode. That would be pretty cool too. I'm trying to get these land 8 heavy attacks, so if I lose here, my fault on that. Yeah, I don't know what my frame rate on this is kind of messing up here. Trying to get these. There we go. We got him. Okay.
I know enough crazy doctors.
And I just like the multiverse stuff. I think that to me is the funnest part of the game here. Anything else, you know, online, I did like 3 matches online. I won 1 and lost 2 of them. One of them came pretty close. But yeah, and so far, you know, you don't have to do anything online stuff. I mean, it's cool, you know, test out your skills, but you know, my skills in this game sucks. I suck at fighting games nowadays. I don't have, you know, enough patience to sit down and learn a character, and I want to play them all, mostly because, you know, I'm a DC guy and I just want to play every character. So I don't have, like, you know, granted some of the moves are the same. You know, you can do the same combos and things like that. But at the same time, you know, I want to play them all. I play a lot of games, so to master this game, I said I was going to try to at least get to a little bit better in the game, but it's probably not going to happen. But I'm just trying to play through this. I'm having fun just collecting armor. You know, that Diablo-like obsession in me has kind of like just opened up in this game. Like, I want to collect gear, and I want to collect these tokens, these regain tokens to change my gear so I can have better stats, all those stuff. This game is just such an addicting game. I really enjoy it. This is a game where, you know, I could come back and just be like, hey, I'm doing something. Like I said, every hour come back, and if you're in a guild, you get things, and that's to me is, you know, an awesome. I want to do this. Get some regain tokens. Let's go with my Harley. You know, come back every hour. You don't have to come back every hour, but you should come back. And you get all these, you know, mother boxes, bronze mother boxes, silver mother boxes, platinum mother boxes, and that's awesome. And you always keep going. I'm thinking they have to have an easier way to open up these mother boxes. Like I said, I had 345 of them, and like 80 something silver boxes. So I don't know if I can open them or if I want to open them. I've been playing Batman too long. I don't remember how to play Harley. Oof. There we go. Damn it. Ooh, Batman's beating my butt. Luckily, I have really good armor and attacks, so like just a few attacks, I can do a lot of damage already. So it doesn't really matter. That's the coolest thing about online too. When you go online, you know, you fight against a guy who, oops, wrong attack. You fight against a guy who's like level 8 or something, but online lets you lets you level up your character to 20 just for that fight. So if they're like level 20, keep getting the wrong button. You know, if you're level 8 or something and then you fight a level 20 guy, you know, they're level 20, so when the fight starts, your guy actually goes up to level 20, so he gets all the stats and things like that, to make himself stronger, to make it more equal, so you don't have to worry too much about going online and be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna get whooped. Am I gonna get whooped? No, it's nothing like that. Granted, I don't know if gear plays a big role. Maybe it does. Maybe it does scale your gear with that too. I'm pretty sure it does. So. Oh. Somehow my game capture card is not running at 60 frames per second. So, yeah, so the bosses are pretty cool. Bosses, guild bosses, and even the bosses in this game are pretty cool. Just because, you know, you have a certain amount of... Don't hit me. He got me. You have a certain amount of damage you have to cost this boss. He has like a ton of health. I remember I was fighting with the guild members. You could go in there solo or with guild members. I don't know what guild members do. I haven't done that yet, but you know, going in there, and the bosses are pretty tough. They are pretty much pumped up to like the highest difficulty, and then they have a ton of health, and yeah. So, and that's the coolest part is you chip away their health. It's very like mobile, or I don't know if you want to say if it's mobile, but to me it feels like it's a mobile type of game where you just kind of chip the health a bit and until you get until you beat them, and then once you beat them, you get the rewards at the end and all that cool stuff. So but like I said, having fun with the game. I'll probably just call it quits here because it's going to take a little bit longer to do because this is an 8-man fight, but I'll try to finish it after I'm quit this video. But like I said, it's, if you haven't gotten this game yet, you're a DC fan, I suggest you get it just because the story mode is fantastic. I love the story mode, and then of course you get this cool kind of armor switching and min and maxing of stats. I think that to me is the coolest part of this game here. You get your different characters that you can min and max, and each character looks different. You could regenerate stats on your if you don't like a certain stat on your armor, regenerate it to become a different different stats. You can also swap how your character looks. A certain item you don't like how it looks, you use some of your source crystals and turn them into something that you like how it looks. So you can do stuff like that. Source crystals is a little bit tough to come by. You either have to buy them or you get them during when you level up. You don't get too much. Like this whole time I've been playing, I'm level 40. Only got about 8,000 something source crystals. You need 10,000 to level each character up to 20. So yeah, think about that. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed a quick look at the multiverse here. Like I said, these multiverses are pretty cool. You just go and do these cool multiverses. So anyways, this is Omega Belmont. Peace out.